You said in war he helped your baby's mother's mother?
Yeah, that was hard.
That was
hard.
You said in war he helped your child's mom. Better believe it. That was hard. That was hard. I resembled. What happening? Does that actually intend? What does that mean? Me? We was befuddled. You understand what it means, so God in it. And I put like Corey, understand what it meany Drake, and enormous ocean. Both played out. The liberal rappers went through the night, engaging visitors, and obviously given loads of adoration and love to the birthday young lady. Very few can boast that they've had Drake present his gold chain to them. So Kylie, you go young lady. So Kanye West has bounced squarely into the center of this Drake dramatization. And halt, in all honesty. Kris Jenner in with a general mishmash uncovering her for supposedly offering off her girl Kylie to Drake and other reputed industry degenerates. Now these murmurs regarding Drake's sketchy way of behaving have been happening for some time, with some expression Drake made propels towards Kylie simultaneously as Tyga when she was only 15 or 16. This situation fired warming up when Kendrick Lamar showed up cocked and locked in his diss tracks blaming Drake for some genuinely obscure stuff like R. Kelly and Diddy-level embarrassments. And presently Kanye's chosen to join the talk, dropping some reality bombs about Drake's muddled history with Kylie. And here's the kicker: rumors from far and wide suggest that Kris Jenner could have chosen to disregard Drake and take his wiped-out conduct and essentially pimped out Kylie for clout. I don't have the foggiest idea about this tune substantial year. So how about we start with this entire Drake and Kylie circumstance. Drake's been a family companion of the Kardashians since Kylie and Kendall were really youthful. And in 2013, when Kylie turned 16, Drake, who was 27 at the time, performed at her birthday celebration. And word on the road is he was getting all too comfortable with her the entire night. Now, Tyga was additionally at that equivalent party, and by that point, he had purportedly currently begun plotting how to get with Kylie. And it appears Kris didn't think there was anything amiss with this large number of developed men circumnavigating around vultures around her little girl. In those days, Tyga and his then life partner, Darkshi, lived near the Kardashians' home in Calabasas. And Tyga met Kylie when she was only 14, and purportedly he began taking actions on her not long after. Around 2014, Tyga began showing up on Kylie's virtual entertainment media, and Kylie was in many cases seen spending time with Tyga and his industry companions. That very year, Tyga severed his commitment with Dark China, and everybody realized something was happening among him and Kylie anyway. In view of Kylie's age, Tyga and the Kardashians continued denying it and guaranteeing they were only companions. In October 2014, Kris told Ryan P. Kylie isn't dating anyone. This entire little gathering of children who have been around everlastingly, and I call them kids in light of the fact that moderately talking they sort of all movement as a pack. And they appreciate each other's conversation. Yet see, Tyga wasn't a youngster. He was 25 years of age in 2014. That very year, Kris permitted Kylie to bring Tyga on a vacation to Sparts, and she plainly didn't disapprove of Tyga offering unseemly remarks about her little girl. As a matter of fact, it appeared as though Kris was draining the circumstance for the family's unscripted TV drama. I see a wiggling, actually, definitely every shaking. Quick forward to February 2015. NTAA posted a photograph of 17-year-old Kylie with the subtitle, "Your Magnificence Never Slips by Everyone's Notice, one of the most mind-blowing dopest individual in my life." And then, in April 2015, a couple of months before Kylie turned 18, Tyga was spotted with a pristine tattoo of Kylie's name on his arm. Kylie turned 18 in August 2015. Anyway, she made her honorary pathway debut with Tyga 2 months earlier, and Kris was not too far off to help them. Yet it deteriorates only weeks after Kylie's 18th birthday celebration. She showed up in Tyga's music video for the track Animated, where Tyga raps, "They say she youthful, I ought to have held up. She a young lady canine," when she animated. So Kylie and Tyga dated on and off until April 2017, when Kylie connected with Travis Scott at Coachella while on a break with Tyga. And get this, Tyga himself later spilled in a meeting on Nicki Minaj's Sovereign Radio that Kris urged Kylie to engage with rappers early in life, since she was frantic to attract dark crowds to watch the family's unscripted TV drama. And it was a ton of codes being shown. It resembled, "You can do this, you ought to begin this, you ought to begin doing your hair like this, or you ought to do this, you want individuals of color to ___ with you, 'cause you want culture, this on the off chance that you ain't got individuals of color behind you ain't got only." Here's where it gets considerably sketchier after Kylie continued on from Tyga with Travis. Drake was unexpectedly back in the image, and word on the road is that Kris urged Kylie to connect with Drake since she figured he could get her significantly more clout than Travis. Kylie and Travis had a ton of promising and less promising times, and during one of their separations in 2019, Kylie started sentiment tales with Drake when they were spotted getting comfortable at Drake's 33rd birthday celebration. And afterward, only weeks after the fact, US Week After Week affirmed that Kylie and Drake were a thing. One insider said Kylie and Drake's kinship took a heartfelt turn. As of late at his Halloween party, they were friendly, and obviously they're together. They've been seeing each other sincerely by the manner in which back in 2015, when Tyga and Kylie started sentiment bits of gossip, Drake dissed Tyga for dating somebody a lot more youthful on the track 600 PM in New York, where he whops, "You wanna behave, and not your young lady's age," but rather quick forward a couple of years. And turns out Drake was just dissing Tyga on the grounds that he needed to get with Kylie first. In any case, all through 2020, Kylie was spotted with Drake on numerous events, and purportedly Kris was the genius behind this, pushing Kylie to be seen all over town with Drake to create clout and divert everybody from the way that Travis made Kylie a solitary child mom. Concerning Drake, it appeared as though he was truly hyping these reports. In May 2020, he pulled this trick during an Instagram Live, where he unintentionally played a bit of an unreleased track with Future, where he alludes to Kylie as his side piece, state, "Take aim and make that shorty move, I'm a migraine to society." Music. Drake later gave an assertion guaranteeing somebody in his group coincidentally played the track anyway. He in fact didn't deny those side piece remarks. Drake composed a tune that in print ran the previous evening on Evening Person Sound Live set. Shouldn't have been played. A melody released a long time back and got rejected soon after. He was simply diving too deep in the Drake Future index. Last thing I'd maintain that should do is awaken having any companions of mine inclination slighted, so I just needed to express that to get going the day. Yet hold up, we can't let Kris Jenner free right now. I mean, on the off chance that you see Kylie's history with connections from Tyga to Travis and afterward Drake, it appears as though Kris was essentially giving her little girl off to these more established rappers. And here's where Kanye hops into the discussion, mixing the pot much more. In all honesty, Kanye guaranteed that Drake didn't engage with Kylie yet. In addition, with her mother, Kris, everything began in October 2022, when Kanye referenced Drake in an IG post saying Drake a Phoebe Child's mom. That is genuine conflict. And when Kanye later appeared on Drink Champions, and they got some information about that post, he suggested he was discussing Corey Betts' sweetheart, otherwise known as Kris Jenner. You say, and war, he help your child's mom? Definitely, that was hard. That was that intent. What does that mean? We was confounded. You understand what it means? So I put like you understand what it means. So now we should return again to those tales about Kris probably pushing Kylie to attach with